Oh my goodness. It is exhausting. It is exhausting. I look at my live replay and just see a green screen. Got the YouTube chat pulled out, and I'll keep the YouTube video up too so I can monitor it. Alright, we're live again. We are live again. Ooh, a feral druid, I'll take that. We're back, guys. We're seeing, I've tried everything. Days since Crash Out, we're here. Today is the day. It's exhausting, but I appreciate y'all's support. Lucid Void, don't have the talents working on YouTube, but let me just get them for you. This is what we're rocking with right now. All right. There's the talents. Now we need Hunter. We need a Hunter and a Rogue. Let's hope the stream works this time, guys. I'm at my wit's end. Luckily, I'm a very patient person, but I'm afraid for how patient you guys are. Lucid Void, of course. Anytime. Let's see what else we can get. Here's a Hunter. I have a Hunter online. No, we don't. Ooh, we have a Rogue online. Oh, man. We're trying, guys. I am trying my hardest to stream, and the whole world is telling me not to. But I'm here anyways. Hopefully the stream doesn't just wig out on me again. Sometimes it's a stream, sometimes it's a trickle. Hey, ain't that the truth? Oh, Vicar, that's so funny. Oh my goodness. Ain't that the truth? I have no idea. No idea. Alien, I'll stretch. That's a good redemption. A stretch is very much needed. I'll stretch up and then back. Stretch is very much needed. But luckily, right after my stream crashed, my key crashed as well, so they'll get to join me back in the theater of pain, and there's a lot of pain here. A lot of pain to be had. Waiting on a Rogway. Waiting on a Rogway, but now our key will become a 16 of a dungeon. Hopefully that we need. Alien, new viewer here. Oh goodness. For some reason, Alien, the stream has just been absolutely breaking this past week. I have no idea. I've tried to re-download everything, trying to get everything fixed. So hopefully you're tuning into a good quality stream, but hopefully the stream doesn't just like wig out, crash, and just burn and die twice. Hopefully we can have a good quality long-term stream going. But these past few days, man, it's been crazy. It has been crazy. I might have to completely take apart my PC and put it back together. Who knows? Alright. Looking for a rogue. Right now we have the full like fizz comp going. Love this comp. I'll stay no matter what, but let's hope everything goes well. I appreciate you. I streamed a while ago, like an hour ago, and it broke. So hopefully, I've changed some setting. All I can do is just change settings, then go live again. You know, which really sucks. I wish there was a way that you could like fake go live, like test going live. That would be very helpful, but there's not. But unfortunately, the Streamlabs support people are like not working right now. The support was down or whatever. Um, so all I could do is just change what I thought was broken and then go live again. But I have it up. I have my stream up and I'm monitoring it. One can hope. Do we bring in Big Boss? How much do we need a rogue? We don't need a rogue, but it would be nice for the skip at the start. They're celebrating Cinco de Mayo? Yeah, true. Big facts. Big facts. Man, I could go for a margarita right about now. Margarita, some rice and cheese. Ooh. Would hit. Absolutely hit. Hopefully we can make it through a whole key without the stream wigging. I mean, we could just bring someone. Like, literally any of these people are fine. You had a breakfast burrito to celebrate? Me and my wife, we eat tacos for lunch every day. So it's always, like, we're always prepared for a celebration in this house. Ooh, but a breakfast burrito sounds banging. Some cheese, some sausage, some egg. Ooh. I mean, I might just bring another feral druid if one queues up. I could literally just bring a warrior and be fine. Not too pressed about the comp. We're back, Nerdies. I saw your chats right after I had like the stream had crashed, but we're back. We're hoping it stays afloat for longer than last time. Who knows? Who knows? I've been tirelessly trying to get this fixed, so hopefully this was the last thing that needed to change. But I can't just like keep streaming while my YouTube is broken, you know. But I have my YouTube pulled up and I can monitor it on the other monitor. So if I see it goes green, then we'll know. Our DP has warriors with personals. I haven't played with one in ages. The only thing I can think of they have is rallying cry. They seem pretty sturdy whenever I play with them. I don't know like what they have, but they do seem very sturdy, Zanilia. They're also like really good with stops. They have what's it called, like shockwave or something. So it's like an AoE like short-term stun, but it's like on a low cooldown, like very low cooldown. So I've been liking taking warrior DPS in my keys. But we do want someone to help with skips. I mean, I could be our skip guy. Could. But it's a little sus. Is Shockwave a thing every spec gets now? I thought it was a pro. Oh, is it? What do you think of Resto Druids? I made that spec. Love healing with Hots. I like healing with Hots too. Resto Druid was my first healer, and I'm a big fan of it. I think they're really good right now. Their tier set is really, really solid. Really good for blanketing Hots. I think it's encountering like the same problem that all healers have right now, where eventually you're gonna hit a wall where you just like it's not like a can you heal X amount problem. It's a can you survive this one shot, and only one healer says yes to that question right now. So it has the same problem of every healer, but I think it's very good at what it does. Very good and a lot of fun. I do think that cat weaving with fluid form is really fun, but I don't think like the whole pacifist druid playstyle with fluid form is very fun. I think they need to. My biggest gripe about the spec is that they should remove wrath from fluid form and add star surge instead. But that's just me. Are we fixed now? It's DePoncho. Hey, we're hoping. We are hoping. My fingers are crossed, my toes are crossed, everything's crossed. Stop being filthy. Now I have to order pizza. Oh no, what did I say? Order a pizza, do it. You want? I mean, do I just like grab any person? Do rogues exist? I could just do the skip. How's Mistweaver right now? I heard it was broken for a bit. It definitely was broken for a bit. They've nerfed it down. It's in a great spot. It's not like top of the meta, but it's definitely not like bad. It just doesn't shield your party for half their health. So, um, that's okay. I'll do the skip. We can just grab someone else. What do we need? We have a B-res, but it might be nice to have a backup B-res. This guy in here, Zarls. In an unholy DK. Do you know how to do it reliably with Monk? Every time I try it after the pair breaks, they aggro. What's happening, Zanilia, is if you have pressure, you can either have pressure points or you can do the skip. So if you have pressure points, what's happening is when the para breaks, it's trying to soothe them, and that soothe is putting you in combat. So if you swap off of pressure points, you can technically do the skip, but if you're asking about reliably, it's always a little sus. It's always a little sus. Guys saying in this pots, I can do skip. It's always a little sus, but you can't have a soothe and a skip, basically. It's really weird. It makes no sense, but let's try it. You also need to boop the ritualist. How's that? Did we make it? I did. I'll try it. There's a 30% chance, and I say 30, but it's really like an 80% chance that we just aggro and die. But yeah, that's probably what's happening. So if you still have pressure points and you're wondering why skips aren't working, like I found this out the hard way when I tried to do my Cinderbrew 14 a while back, and I was trying to time it. Everyone was like, "Why isn't your skip working? Like you always pool." And it's because that's what it was. I always take Soothe for top 2. That's why I was saying like I would really like a rogue here. But since we have a druid, since we have a hunter, the Soothe should be taken care of. I'm hoping. But yeah, we're going to try to boop it to where we boop the ritualist a little bit. And if we do end up aggroing, it's honestly not a big deal. Hug that wall. Think any thoughts? Yeah, we'll do the skip, I guess. Well-fed buff is going away. We need burst file too. All right, let's finally get out of Theater of Pain. So we're skipping the third mini boss. Let's just do a ready check. Wait for my rock. By the way, just in case they don't know, let's pop our Chi-Ji wings. Chi-Ji wings used to give us good luck. I stopped popping them, so let's just try it. I'll never take a hunter. They're made of paper. Not anymore. You'd be surprised, MCS Power. The hunters are hella tanky. They have a 6-second mitigation, so like just a good defensive, but they have 2 charges of it, kind of like pain suppression. And they also have a thing where when they pop their self-heal, it gives them half of their hold on. Run. Skinny thoughts, guys. Skinny thoughts. But it gives them half of their defensive. So they basically can have like 2.5 charges of their defensive, which is pretty cool. And it's probably not how you should think of it, but I like it. I like having hunters in my group. But now I don't have my Soothe, so we're just gonna do our thing. Make sure we're spread here. During death. Hopefully we don't pull aggro here on these mobs behind us. Uh-oh. Wish I was in melee, but I know my comp is very melee heavy, so I'm just like kind of giving up melee here. Yeah, we did. Okay. Oh, that's so tragic. Tank. Tank, get aggro. At least it's resilient. You know what? This works out well because I do have my we are running Dance of Chi-Ji here, so who knows? We might be able to live this. Searing Death, let's spread. Go ahead and oh. That was bad. Okay, tank dies. It's okay. I'm just gonna say it's resilient. It's resil.
I simply wish you
We
would
just kill that. Oh man. Why does what's happening? Why doesn't that work? They break it? I mean we have I have invis pots. We could just use them. But yeah, I know Zanelia that's what's happening. Apparently it just doesn't work, I guess. Maybe someone got too close, but oh hey, perfect. The DK leaves. We're looking for a rogue. Oh, rogue. Give me a yellow speck. Oh, I just typed Og to the tank. Oh, to the tank of two keys ago. If you have the Soothe talent on your pair, it causes combat. Yeah, that's what I was saying before this. But no, we talented out of it, and it still aggroes. And I even checked that I could eat my food buff after we walked past the 3 mob, because that's also a good way to see if you're in combat or not. Like you can see if you can eat your food, and I could. So I don't know why it aggroes. I really don't. Main usual team has a hunter and they die less than the other monk. Yeah, hunters are very tanky nowadays. Definitely not the hunters of yore. Yeah, hunters in the past used to be like the most miserable spec to take into keys. Oh, I'm supposed to reset. But yeah, hunters have had a bad history of of being squishy. What do we got? Where are all the rogues? I feel like every time I queue up a dungeon, like 20 rogues sign up. But honestly, that was salvageable. That was salvageable. I accidentally rushing wind kicked. I was trying to Shayloon's gift, and I bet if I didn't get trapped into that rushing wind kick animation and I popped Shayloon's, it would have saved the hunter for sure. But I wonder if it also that extra healing would have saved the tank too. I don't know. And then my plan was to Shayloon's and then go straight into a Yulon. I don't know, but should I go 2-minute Yulon? I kind of want to try it here because I really like 2-minute Chi-Ji in this dungeon. Nah, we don't need it. We don't need it. But I love Prot Warrior Mistweaver. Oh, it's like my favorite duo in the game. I had to step away for a minute. What happened? We ended up it aggroed. My para broke and it pulled the guy. So I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. I mean, I think someone got too close, but I know it wasn't me. But when they ran in, it looked like they were mad at me. So I have no idea. But we got a rogue now, and we're just gonna swap back. Ooh, I kind of do want to run Touch of Death talents though. Yeah, let's run Touch of Death talent. I want to see just how much damage we can do. Problem is, I don't think this is a spinning crane kick dungeon. I really don't. It's so unreliable with my. I know. The thing is, like in Shadowlands, I used to do the skip all the time, all the time. Why do you skip those NPCs? I'm a new player doing +9s. The real reason why you do it is so that you can get good lust timers in the dungeon. So you want to lust your first pool so that you can like have more lust throughout the whole dungeon. Um, so if you sit here and fight this pack, or like maybe fight this pack until the caster dies, and then once the caster dies, pull these 3 into the boss, that's a huge pull. Like these guys and this guy and the boss would be big. If you like fought this pack first and then took this into the boss, then like all of your DPS would just sit here and not use their cooldowns. You wouldn't use lust. Like this would die very slowly, and then Like when you do lust here, then it'll mess up your future lust timers. But then also, when you fight all the bosses downstairs and then come back up top, there's like 15 seconds before this boss spawns, the final boss. So it's then is a good time to kill this. But let's go and get into a key. Reminded of Checktown's first time play in the pure physical team, says Rogue. Interesting. This will be a treat, I'm guessing. I do think I'm going to stick with Dance of Chi-Chi. I just like testing. I think it's a lot of fun. There's like a few like small reasons that all kind of add up to make a good reason, you know? Let's do this. I just want to see what 16 I get. Do a pull timer. Go to town. We've been streaming for 20 minutes. No stream breaks. Whew. It's getting exhilarating. It's like, oh, I can't. Oh. Should I watch the clock or what? Okay, we actually have a rogue now. The pure physical comp's fun, but it is very sketchy because part of what makes the other comp like broken is DH plus balance druid, because DH can like oh brother, was it the hunter's pets? Oh, we don't. I think. Oh, he's saying we still have to do the ROP. I don't think so. Rogue didn't sap. Ah. Need sap. That's okay. Hey, that's what resilience for. But was that pets or was that he just got too close? Weird. I would argue it's mostly about all cities being up for the first pull. Yeah, because if you do that first small pull first, then you're just fighting a pack with your cooldowns, just chilling there, you know. So yeah, there's like a lot of little small reasons. I love how like this is the easiest part of this whole dungeon, and we're just oh goodness. Yeah, I've done this like 1,000 times, and it's just all you do is just do the rogue thing. Am I playing Jadebon here? No, I'm not playing Jadebon here. I'm trying it. We're YOLOing with 1 minute. Because with this build, I really don't need it. Do a ready check, because I think this hunter's in a different instance. I just want to show him to come in. For a little starter step. What do you guys think about my new transmog, though? Should I go back to the candle on the head, or is... Oh, what did I just press? Oh, what am I pressing? Oh, no. I used to press Alt-Z so that I can turn off all my UI, but now I guess it, since I updated my graphics drivers, I guess it does something different. That feeling when there's a rogue in the group and it's not you? I know, right? Nick, this could be you. This could be you. Zone. Oh, there we go. Ready check. I just want to go. I want to get this key out of the way, dude. This key is so annoying. Every time that I time a 15, my key becomes a 16 theater of pain. Every single time. And it's starting to drive me insane. Alternatively, Warrior could also leap taunt. That's true, because then he wouldn't walk this way. When he aggroes, he'd walk the other way. Why do you not use the Flask of Swiftness for haste? Is haste after 30% not great? I think Flask of Swiftness has a good argument to be made if you're running Chi-Ji. But even when I run Chi-Ji, I like the Verse Flask, because it makes you sturdier and do more damage. There we go. But like really the only thing that stops me in these keys is it's not even like healing anymore, it's just surviving. And whenever I do like actual push keys with my other build, the Chi-Ji build. Okay, I didn't Yulon there because I got 2 Dance of Chi-Ji procs there. That was huge. I have to make sure we're spread here. Searing Death. Let's go ahead and Yulon this. I don't know what the target count is for Dance of Chi-Ji. I'm just pressing it. But I don't know if I'm supposed to be. We're going to use it after this Mighty Smash here. It's pretty nice. It's like a little mini Crackling Jade Lightning. I'm going to dispel myself here. Oop, thought I was in a Soothing Mist. Ooh, it is bugged there. We might lose someone. But guys, I'm having so much fun with this build. Searing Death. I saw it coming. I literally saw it coming. I was like, I need to move. I saw it too late. Rip. Big rip. Big rip. Ah, that is a downside to a physical heavy or not physical, but melee heavy. You gotta be careful about the Searing Deaths. That's what kills you on this boss. Out and in again. Oh, resilient. Oh, resilient. Yeah, like the Flask of Haste is a lot better for Chi-Ji, but I would only consider doing it if it were in hold on, they're asking what happened. We were stacked for Searing Death. That's okay. We go again. But I would only consider doing it on like certain dungeons, like I think the haste flask is very good in Operation Floodgate because if you're running Chi-Ji, having that extra haste during your Chi-Ji window on Big Mama really helps. And also, since you aren't the one that takes a lot of damage versus Swamp Face, it's everyone else, having that extra haste instead of verse is a little bit better too. So I like it in that dungeon, but on every other dungeon I've liked First Flask better. That's just a personal thing. Also, my build is very heavy on haste and very low on verse. I'm definitely lacking in the verse department. Let's get a caster though. We'll go full physical but with a balanced druid. That way Searing Death is that much less spooky because we have four melees, and before we had 4 melees, now we only have 3. Is haste over 30 caps still good for us? So I'm correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure that the soft caps on stats only happen from itemized stats. Like I'm pretty sure that if you push yourself above 30% with like a flask or something, does that still contribute toward diminishing returns? Or someone told me that a while back that like, oh, if you eat like a haste food but you're over 30%, like you get the full effect or something. Could be wrong. Just get a ret or a DK, they've got more ranged. I mean, yeah, like I also normally whenever we play this fight, I do play kind of out in range just to make it easier on everyone, but I was feeling those Dance of the Chi-Ji procs. I'm sorry, I was feeling them. For the Chi-Ji Master of Harmony build, I would still say it's still fine. I wouldn't like fuss too much if you go up to like 32%. You know, like it's still fine. I have like 75% haste with Trinket and Talents. I know, right? Whenever you get like a good Trinket proc from like Reverb Radio and you're playing like Signet with haste or something, like you can get some pretty fat haste numbers. But we're just doing the wipe simulator on the first boss of Theater of Pain. Reset. Wipe sim. Alright, take 5. I believe this is the run, though. Yeah, I wouldn't like... I don't think more haste is really a thing that you should think about. I would definitely, for raid, I would definitely sim your character. Especially if you play Yulon in Raid, too much haste is a thing with that build, so watch out for that. Alright, take 5. This is probably way more than the 5th take, actually, but
4, 3,
that's okay.
2, 1.
Yeah, I really did. I was surprised at Dance of Chiji and Priory, but I don't think this is a Dance of Chiji dungeon, but we're still rocking it. Half for memes, half for dreams. The sap. So far, we are rocking and rolling. Probably shouldn't have kicked that. Nice smash. It does feel nice when you can line up those Dance of the Chiji procs for actual damage. We gotta be careful here because we come out of this spore with the Searing Death. So I always like to kind of like go over here, like go off into my own little lane. You see that Searing Death? It is ripe for some killing. Missing out on a dance proc here, but you know what? Can't stop. You can take the dance out of Chris, but you can't take the Chris out of dance. I don't know what it means, guys. Just gonna go on revival here. Am I supposed to be kicking that, or can the tank spell reflect it? Do some kind of like warrior magic. Hearing death. I am not stacked. Ooh, nice frontal. Sacrificing a lot of damage on this boss just to play safe, because I just want to get through it. Mighty Smash. What's next, bosses? We got a Searing Death coming out of this, too. I think I'm going to just hang out. I'm going to go way far. Give them all the space they need. Oh, we killed that boss. Never mind. I'm trolling. Yeah, our damage was crazy low on that boss. Normally I do big damage there, but that's okay. He can spell reflect that? Okay. Warrior's a spec I definitely need to like play around with more. One of my guildies is a warrior, and we want to play together a lot more. And it would be nice to learn more about it. He said Plague, first Hall, and then Zav. Okay. Pretty standard pools. Pretty standard. This is a hallway where dance is pretty nice. Okay. Let's see, the problem is, like, if I get a proc here from casting a spinning crane kick, it kind of just goes to waste, because I'm just spamming spinning crane kick. We can go ahead and Yulon here. Yikes. What other stops do we have? My tank is empty. Do we have kicks? I think we do. See, they're not bad damage. But it's nothing like Priory. I literally did a Priory last night, Priory 15, where I just spun the entire time. Like, it was such a meme. But it's pretty nice. This dungeon is very easy to learn for Prot Warrior. You can spell reflect everything, and you can block everything. That's awesome. That's awesome. I always wonder why like Prot Warriors seems so easy to heal here. But also Prot Warriors do like rage a ton here if you like kick casts, so. Okay, so we gotta kill this Arbelist here. Hopefully we don't pull in. We are pulling in. I have cranked my dot on this guy. Okay, luckily we got the easy mini boss though. We can LOS his cast if we need to. The Arbelist is kind of being troll over there. There we go. Still don't know how to say that word, guys. If you're wondering, like, why is he saying it like that? Because I don't know better. I really don't. Can LOS that. NT Mangler. Can I hide behind this flag? No. The fake flag. This guy's name is Stupid. Yeah, Prot Warriors take like no damage in this dungeon. They take no damage until they do take a lot of damage, you know. Dang, 3 procs in a row. That's huge. I wish it mattered. I wish it was on like a big AoE pool. Who do we get? Oof. I don't like this one. Like, if we got a bunch of procs in a row on this next mob, ooh, that'd be so fat. But I'm getting them all now, and I know that the law of averages means I am not going to get a lot coming up soon. I can never get this mini boss anymore. It's like a ultra rare mini boss nowadays. Okay, we have one dance proc, so I'm gonna touch of death here. We're gonna go spinning. See what I mean though? Like, it doesn't feel very good when you have to spam your spinning crane kicks. On Yulon. Should definitely have popped Fort Brew though. Pop it now. It's never too late. So fat. See, like, when it lines up with big damage, there's nothing nicer. But remember that Bone Spear is physical, therefore cannot be reflected and not spell. Okay, so then I should... Okay, kick, spell, Bone Spear. Got it. Run, 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 run. I'm always so scared with these thick Tauren thighs. They always pull things. Just tap Soothing Mist on the tank so that he gets the hot for this first little brutal combo. Oh, did y'all see that they're buffing Mistweaver for PvP? I don't know if any of you guys PvP. I haven't, but I've actually been really wanting to try it. Like maybe do like a series where I do like a PvP push or something. And now would be a really good time because they, like I said, they're buffing Mistweaver. So they're making like Vivify in PvP do more healing, and they're making your Jade Fire statue, I'm sorry, your Jade statue do more healing, but also have a longer duration in PvP or something like that. Like some pretty cool changes for Mistweavers. So if any of you guys have been like sleeping on Mistweaver PvP, wanting to give it another shot, now might be a good time. I think that could also make a fun little series where I see how hard I can push on Mistweaver for the first time ever in PvP. All right, I'm saving this Dance with Chi stack, but I might just use it here because it's about to run out. But I'm trying to save it for the banner. I don't think it's worth pressing on one target, but I know it is worth pressing on two target. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, this is definitely a boss where I'm missing Jade Empowerment. So we're lusting here soon, he's saying. Another charge. Ooh. Here comes Lust. It's going to insurance up some people. Up our dot. How much damage I'm doing? I'm not doing like horrible damage. Still think I'd be doing more if I was playing in Jade Empowerment. Going to dot up the boss again. Can I reach the boss with the spinning crane kick? I don't think so. Vivify for more vitality. Exclamation point build. Try exclamation point talents craft design. That should work. The exclamation point talents are a little bit outdated though. I am trying out a single talent swap, but try exclamation point talents. That should get you there. Let's dump our final dot of the fight. See how much damage we can ramp up to. Nice. How much did we get? 1.03. Okay. Dude, Prot Warriors do so much single target damage. That's crazy. Morlock said, "New OP mystery revealed, holding out on us with the tech." I don't know. Yeah, the warrior just said, "I love Mistweaver DPS in that fight." Me too, dude. It's so sick. Look at that. I'm literally a DPS character. Very respectable damage. Yeah, the thing is, I just know I could have done more with a different build. But the damage wasn't bad. I should have looked at the source of damage. Oh, I have aggro on these guys. That's not good. And I just used my thing. Holy. I'm going to have to... Okay, I do have a Dance of the Chi proc, which is huge here. Now I can cash it in after that big slam of damage. Can cash it in again there. Very nice. Yeah. But I should have looked to see how much spinning crane kick did versus that boss to see if it's even worth pressing with this build. Let me get this for you. Craft design. Balance. That should work. Like I said, I'm trying out Dance of Chi this dungeon instead of Jade Empowerment. And that's the only difference from that. Druid not dispelling himself is griefing. I don't disagree. Yeah, I'll kick the ones coming my way. Yeah, having a curse spell and not using it there is just like unnecessary risk. Okay. Oh, we're big pulling here. Get a verse buff. Let's stun. Pop defensive. I have my cocoon ready. Dude, these Dance of the Chi procs are coming in clutch there. Okay, this one's gonna be actually kind of spooky. We're gonna try to burn down the Guardian though. I might cocoon the Rogue and just pump damage. Oh, I don't even need cocoon. Ooh, spicy. They have a dance proc, but that's okay. Solid solar beam on one mob. Love to see it. Oh man, I wasn't even paying attention, so I'm just as bad, huh? Don't know what this pool's gonna look like. I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. I have one button. Here's what we're doing today, guys. We're practicing for the one button rotation, okay? That's what we're doing, really. I found my one button and I'm sticking to it. No, I'm totally kidding. I'll press other buttons. Half memeing, but only half. I'll kick that just cause. Just to say I kicked something this dungeon. Do I have Touch of Death? I don't. But I do have Dance of Chi-Ji. This thing does proc like crazy often. I'll tell you what the Druid is not gonna do. Dispel a Curse. Big facts. I don't know if he knows he can. We missed the dance procs. We were just flying through space. There's a good solar beam. Hey, there's one. We'll give him that. We have to give him credit where it's due. Ooh. Dance of Chi-Ji is going to feel really good versus boss's ads, too. I'm getting it to proc like every global here, though. Let's just kick. Is it worth on single target? I don't think so. I don't think so. Yeah, we'll give him the one good solar beam. Good vibes. Edward, you create the vibes. I appreciate you. Good to see you, by the way, Edward. I think there was a curse spell too. Okay, see, he knows what he's doing. At least he didn't die that whole hallway. We give him credit. Okay, I have a very bad habit of kicking when it targets the warrior. Like, I don't know what it is, but I just can't help myself. I just like panic. So I'm gonna try to be extra attentive to that. Attentive? I don't know the word. I don't know why I tried to say it, because I don't know what it is. Dance of Chi-Ji. Another one. Oh my goodness, we're chaining. We're comboing. Me again. See if I don't need a defensive here. We'll cocoon the hunter though. I don't want to just let the hunter rot. Oh, my damage feels so bad here. What is our rogue dying to? The rogue is just like steady dying. Is he sitting in the... He might be bathing in the puddle under boss. Okay, we have a Dance of Chi-Ji proc ready. We have full charge on Aspect. Or on Vitality. Okay, that whole spinning crane kick missed all the ads. Yikes. I need to keep pots up. How long is this? How long until ads? We're just gonna rip it. I'll probably get another proc before ads anyways. What do I have? Fort Brew? That got spooky. Okay, I do have it, but I gotta use it, unfortunately. Me again, I swear. I don't think this boss likes my transmog. That's gotta be what it is. Boss is so annoying. No! The rogue. He has to be in the boss's hitbox. Like, that's gotta be it. Might be able to burn boss here. Nice. I bonked my head there on the thing. Luffy, you're banned. Mods, ban Luffy, please. Don't even give a reason. He knows why. This is the transmog. This looks sick. What are you talking about? Everything but the last two dudes. Okay, so we're coming up on a very big pool here. Oh, very big pool. He's dying to you running into him with a well of dark. Okay, I did do that once. We did clip each other, but he was just like bathing in damage. I don't know. It was when he wasn't in it. I'm not risking it. These gas bags move way too slow. IRL transmog? Okay. Saying that my IRL transmog. What, you don't like this plain white dingy shirt? What's up with the hate? What the heck? Mods, take care of this man for me. Okay, big scary pool. I'm gonna have to be smart about our Dance of the Chi-Chi procs, and I'm actually gonna go ahead and use one. Okay, we did Lust. Going Yulon in Lust. Still in Yulon. Let's try to get a few more Enveloping Mist out for the breath. This boss is what gives you trouble in high keys, which is so annoying. This and the last boss. Oh, he got clobbered. I don't think we need a B-res here. See, like, I don't... This guy was 6% health. We did not need a B-res. Yeah, our mana might be a little sus here, and I don't have Conduit to regen some mana. I want this boss to die so fast. I think our tank is going to be okay for this 3 pool. Normally, I kind of pocket heal the tank on this boss a lot, but... I think we should be fine. Dip my toes on my Jade Fire Stomp. Aren't jumping at me. Get juked. Oh my goodness. Oh god. I shouldn't have talked crap to the NPCs. Karma was instant. Holy. Oh god. My heart stopped. Alright, we need some kind of CC though on these guys. It's okay to stun them. It's okay to use your Ursul's Vortex or anything. I'm gonna Yulon here for the shield. That's a Vortex right there. Love to see it. Okay, a lot of my vitality there got wasted on the hot. Yikes. Give me a quick Shayloons. Trying to be smart about when I use these anti-GG procs. Like, I'm only doing them after they jump. Boss has probably 5 times more health than he needs. Like, normally bosses have enough health to where you get to see all the mechanics a few times, you know, get tested a few times. But this boss just has an egregious amount of health where it's like, okay, we've seen all the mechanics. Can we, like, stop doing this fight, please? Like, I get it. I get it. These guys are going to jump at me. They're going to drop some acid when we kill them. Boss is going to hit the tank. Like, do I need to see this for this, like, 20th time this fight? Live, tank, live. I don't care about the druid. I want the tank to live. Easiest boss of my life. Definitely wasn't just stressing there. Whew. Goodness. I'm saying it's better. Ah, okay. Appreciate it. This whole dungeon is very unforgiving for damage taken. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. You have like no reaction time sometimes on that boss. That's why it's so annoying. Bro jumped at that hook like Patrick. Yeah, for real. Oh my goodness. Why do you want to CC the jumpers? Just so they don't do damage as often. They'll keep jumping, but if you CC them, it'll kind of like give you a reprieve. Reprieve? That's a word, right? I feel dumb saying a word I don't... Reprieve. A brief reprieve, yeah. But yeah, you definitely want to try to CC the ads as often as possible. You can put Ring of Peace on your casters so that way if they jump at your casters, they just get bounced off and the casters don't take damage. You can stun them with like leg sweep and stuff just to slow them down. Ooh, double proc. I don't have pressure points. I would soothe this guy. See what I mean, though? Whoever was asking earlier about why you don't pull that pack earlier, you have a lot of RP time before this boss actually spawns. Okay, we will not have lust for the scary part of this fight. We're like ahead or something. No, we're behind? I don't know. Dance of Chi-Ji. Ooh, yeah, dude, I'm a DPS. Let's dump our dot. You can just spread hots around. And just extend them with some kicks. I have a dance proc. I don't know how long until ads come. Might just want to go ahead and spin this on the boss. Yeah, I should have, because I just got another proc. Apparently they don't stack. I thought they stacked. I don't know, but I want to keep my defensive for when the overlap comes. Some hots out. Whilst at 55, I'm gonna go ahead and drink my mana tea just to be like super safe. Dump a dot. Boss is about to pop off, so we're gonna pop our first offensive here. Yep, first offensive. Pop Yulon. Druid did not defensive there. I'll go this way. I have no idea if I'm safe or not. We'll find out sooner or later. Okay, I have second offensive here for when I need it. We also have Shayloons, Life Cocoon. Gonna spread some hots. Popping second defensive and revival. Those things died so fast. Am I safe? I am, but I baited the frontal. That's okay. We have Yulon coming off. We have Shayloons. We're blasting. Please let our key become Motherload. Motherload 16 is the one we need. On Yulon, we have Shayloons and a spinning crane kick charge. What do I have? I don't have Fort Brew for another few seconds. Druid might be dead. No, we're good. Die, boss, die!
Only the strong.
Okay. Took an unnecessary risk there, but we're fine. Don't get one-shot tank. Okay. Oh man, that was tripping and rolling across the finish line is what that was. But we made it. Yeah, not even close. I wasn't even worried. Not even close. Definitely like challenge. I was on top of a guy that was charging and just challenged him. Just like you won't do it. Flesh fuse circle. Okay. What do we get? What key? Please, Motherload. Ah, Rookery. Oh man. Dang. But it will be fun to try out. It will be fun to try out this build in Rookery. So it's not the end of the world. Draco Knight says, man, can't wait for Blizzard to fix aggro issues. I've been chain breaking 11s to healer aggro, really? Because people refuse to use defensive CDs in larger pools, so I rip aggro trying. What healer are you playing? I haven't had healer aggro. Well, okay, with a Death Knight, I've had healer aggro. Who do we get? The tank, nice. I have had healer aggros with Death Knights, or not Death Knights, Demon Hunters right on pool. So the moment they jump in, like a Renewing Mystic will give me aggro for like a second, but dang, you're healing so much that you're just the tank now? That's crazy. You're chain breaking 11s to that too. That's crazy. But yeah, I definitely think there is an aggro issue with Demon Hunter, and I don't think it's just an issue with their aggro. I think it is a bug. I've heard that they have a bug where if they jump on mobs, which their jump does a big smack of AoE damage, and you know it's good for, it's supposed to be good for getting aggro, but oh, that's nice. Will do. Got a hunter friend that wants to push title with me. Very nice. We made a friend, a tank. But apparently it just like isn't getting aggro when they jump in, so very weird. Let's add this guy to title group. I think they could push title. Okay. All right, let's queue up our 16 Rookery. Take this into a 16 Rookery. Hopefully then we get a 17 Motherload, but oh man, I've been cycling the same few dungeons over and over, hoping for a 16 Motherload. Just can't get it. We could queue up to these floodgates though. The Balanced Druid. Hey, a Rep Pally might want us though. Let's try to get into this Rep Pally group. 16. Ooh, 17 Mother. Oh. Uh-oh. Sign me up. Where was that Rep Pally group? This one. Biz comp push? Same, buddy. Same. Let's see. Yeah, it's a bug. It's not their jumps. It's if you place sigil while being out of combat, then enter combat before they explode, they don't give aggro. Really? That's so dumb. That is so dumb. I heard there was something with their jumps too, though. I'm pretty sure there is something with their jump, though. Like another thing. Because I know they also just, they have really low threat for a tank. That does so much damage, you know. All right, we'll just queue up our 16. We'll just keep it going. Resto Druid, I can easily ramp to 3 million plus in CBM. Entrance, for example, and just rip aggro. Also, if tank is not using defensives on pool, Iron Barking copies healing, and that is often enough aggro. That's crazy. That is crazy. Hey, we have a rogue friend, apparently. When did I make a rogue friend? I don't remember making a rogue friend. Was this a guy from our last key? No, it wasn't. Not even, but okay, let's look at our spinning crank kick damage, and I kind of just want to see how much damage it did versus the boss. So what can I do? Zav. That's what I want to see. The boss. Okay, so it probably is not worth pressing even into target. That's very low damage. We can invite that tank back. He's pretty chill. But now we probably will want a balanced druid for their stops, and we'll probably want like an Ellie shaman for the AoE stuns. Not even close. Yeah, I'll get Weed Mend. Oh, I guess not. I think he was a healer main. Looked like. Alright. Their jump does very little damage and only 5-yard range. But it used to also drop a sigil where they jump in the past, so that might be what you're thinking of. Probably. But I know, like, very often, like, they just don't grab threat easy. Ooh, a 34. I feel like we just get this mage. How was Rookery one of your last 15 or 16s to do? You mean Feral Druid and Enhancement Shaman for... Yeah, you know what, Jimbo? You right. Give me those physical druids. Or the Feral Druids. The problem with trying to look for a Feral comp, or like trying to assemble one, is the Feral Druid. That's always what you're sitting here waiting on. Like, plenty of people play Hunter, you know? So I've kind of accepted just going physical comp, but taking a balanced druid. I'm like, sure, why not? Like, they might not like it. They might be doing less damage, but Solar Beam is just so good. And Rookery and Workshop, like, Solar Beam is crazy. But, like, I kind of don't care. For Rookery, I really don't care about having the physical comp, so I'm just going to take people, if I'm being honest. But we just did a physical run. It was pretty fun, as you can see here. Well, there we go. That's more like it. Yo. Weed Mend is back. We do need a B-res. Gonna take him. Would have actually been really nice to get a Death Knight for the dot boss, but it's not that deep. I've already timed this. I've timed the 16 like 3 times because every time my key becomes this or Theater of Pain. It's a stupid dilemma of if I don't heal, they run in and get one shot because they don't pop CDs on pool. If I do rip aggro and we wipe anyway, it's not just VDH. I've had issues with Prop Paladin too. Yeah, Prop Paladin are squishy on pool. I've noticed like all tanks, you really have to baby them as they're pooling this season, which I guess is kind of good with like insurance is pretty good at that, but I guess you can't really just insta put an insurance on someone as a resto druid, isn't it? Like you have to have your life bloom pop. But I'm gonna step away for just one moment before the key starts. I'll be right back. 1 second. my wife was showing me her new watch. Very cute. All right. We're back. Okay, we're doing a parasol skip. I'm reading the chat, seeing what kind of pulls we're doing here. Ooh, we got mage food though. That's bis. After finishing a 3k tank push last week, I agree that most tanks just feel way too squishy outside of CDs. I agree. It's very stressful and really discourages people from tanking in pugs. Yeah, you become like weirdly reliant on your healer while you're pulling, which doesn't make sense to me. But I feel like mobs are too quick to melee you, too. It's another issue. Alright, guys, I am just going to spin and not think about it. Okay, we cool? Also, I kind of want to see my buff uptime on my trinket. Hyped. 86.8%. Okay. Okay. Alright, let's ready check. Let's go. I'm just gonna go crazy. I'm just pressing spin and crank kick on this first pull. That's it. Why would I think? Why commit a brain cell? Many tanks just don't press their CDs prior to pulling. That's a big part of the issue. But the thing is, like, mobs live so long now. Like it feels really bad to press like a big defensive before you've even pulled the mob. Like it feels like bad uptime. But it's like you do kind of have to, you know. Like I feel for tanks in that regard, but also, you know. It's like a catch-22. Is that the right thing?
2, 1.
All right, let's go. Let's spin on some fools. GG wings. Oh wait, Yulon wings. I think we're doing the double pull, the triple pull. Yeah, mage's body pulling. Are we not? I thought we would be. Yeah, we are. Dodging the frontal. I have aggro on the Void Rider. Speaking of... Speaking of... Okay, hopefully everyone else is just soloing the Void Rider, because that's the only thing that can kill us here. That and casts. Repair of that cast. Oh, no. Wait. Nice. It is dead already. Love to see that. How many thoughts? Oh, sorry. Hold on. Let me show the healing. Did I not just... Oh, go. I have a proc. I have a proc. Hey, Sargaric. Good evening. It's good to see you. How are you doing? How's your weekend and how's your week started so far? My mic back on? Did I turn my mic on? I did. Okay. Just checking. Alright, where are we going, tank? Lead us to victory. Like, I just pulled aggro with an overwhelming force. I mean, I think my tank just body pulled, but still, it's like... a little weird. Oh no, where's the rogue? The rogue die? And I missed it? Or are they just now getting here? Either way, that's unfortunate. Dude, we are spinning to win today. Ooh, it feels so good. I kind of miss it. Like, I did kind of hate it after doing it for a whole season in Dragonflight Season 3. But I kind of hate it now. Or I kind of love it now. Glockwork, what a name. Love the name. Good to see you. Welcome in. I've been trying to figure out which healing class I want to play. Give them all a shot. You don't need to push all out on one. Just play them all for a bit, and then once one starts to, feel more fun, then, play that one. But just give them the old test. Play them all for a bit. There's nothing wrong with that. All 2 casts coming my way, I will be stunning those. Ooh. Just see how much healing that did to him? Oh my god, it fully topped him up. 1 spinning crane kick. The cool thing too is, like, spinning crane kick will only do 1/3 of its healing to one person if only one person needs healing, whereas, like, Ancient Teachings will dump all of the healing if only one person needs healing. So there, he took 1/3 of my spinning crane kick's healing value, and it still topped him up because we're playing the spinning crane kick talent. Pop it offensive here. Cocoon the tank. I have a spinning crane kick proc ready to go. I have good hot coverage. Oh, we're cranking. I have Shayloons here. Also, I got another dance proc. I'm gonna use it once this storm starts. Oh, it's so fat. I mean, it's just like what? It's just like Crackling Jade Lightning. There, I probably should have just kept spinning. Alright, let's sip up. But yeah, I agree with you, Thomas. I think a lot of tanks right now don't. What are those? Are those... Who spawned those? How do they have aggro? What was that? Those little mirror images from the mage? Never seen that. They're behaving like the old druid treants would. Okay, yeah, I was about to say 3 casts coming my way. I'm popping a defensive here. Alright, I just used my dot, so we will lose out on a good bit of damage on this boss, but let's see how much we can do. We're full on mana. We survived with 0 deaths on the first stretch. That's huge. Normally I like to have my burst buff for that, but we're not going to this run. There we go. Because I didn't want to waste my dot. Or waste my Thunder Focus when I didn't have a lot of the dot prepared. We're gonna Shayloons here. Popping people up. Don't have full vitality. Almost do. I missed a dance proc. Oh, we're so cruising. About to blast some damage here. I wonder if I could have run Showows with this build. I bet I could have. Ooh. This boss is just a punching bag. Has a little too much health. I think all the punching bag bosses just need less health. It's like, we get it. We know the mechanics. We survived for 3 minutes. Do we need a fourth, you know? Dump our dot. Oh, he got hit by that, didn't he? Dang. That's an avoidable death. Dang. I feel like I just found out about you the other day, and now I see you all the time. Glockwork, that's awesome. I mean, that's awesome for me. I don't know if you're annoyed by me already, but that is very cool. I love, like, meeting new people through the stream, you know? It's really fun. Like the most fun part about it. They already eat all the birds? No. Ah. What's the play here, Captain? I'm gonna save this spinning crane kick for this. Oh my god, the druid just took a smack. We need some hottage. I have another one good for this attractive shadows. Oh, get that out. That's gonna hurt. Thanks. I tried to stop him. Ow, chill. What did I do to you? Oh, we're cruising. Yeah, you did a key with Metro last week, so I came and checked out the stream. Ended up in like 3 keys with you over the following week. That's awesome. That is awesome. So trippy. I didn't know. You should have said something. I would have given you a shout out. Like, hey, what's up, dude? Oh, crap, I have aggro. Like, so many people just don't know you can LOS the circle. Give me a dance proc. Like, I think he melded. Okay, we do have a dance proc now, which is good. Gonna sip up. Use this time. Oh, the druid. Oh, it died as my Shayloons went off. That's so corny. Oh, that is so corny. These Void Crushers. Good thing about these guys living too long is that means that my group is focusing down the diffuser, which is good news. So, yeah, it's annoying these guys live long, but it's for a good cause, you know. Alright, will the stanch's Chi-Ji proc work? We just survived for 3 minutes and they died to the last mechanic. Oh. No, we have to use it. Big Lust. Pop it offensive. Oh, this druid, man. Stressing me out. In the tank. And spin. Pop our other defensive, unfortunately. Ah, I got trapped behind the pot. I couldn't LOS. Goodness gracious. Tried to kick the cast now. This is probably key. No, not like this. Die. If we can kill this pack, we might be fine. Yikes.
It lasted a little longer.
It sucks though because it's our druid that keeps dying first, and that's our B-res. And he's a big chunk of our damage on these pools. So if he were not the first one to die, we'd be pretty chillin'. Yeah, all the bosses in this place have too much health. I definitely agree there. We're still here. Definitely just gonna kick these guys. Okay, can we salvage this? It is okay, we definitely can't. Usually yeah, you definitely want to be like midway through the boss fight at this timer. But we are doing the parasol skip, and that is a good bit of trash that we're going to be skipping. So I don't know. I don't really know that the timer wants and needs with this route yet. Thanks asking if cooked. Possibly, but we YOLO here. How does drinking manatee get me aggro? Okay, now it's cooked. This druid is killing me. Yep, we know he's dead. Now it's cooked. Ah, the old college try. We gave it a shot. I do think the key was pretty inted, if I'm not gonna lie. But, dude, that druid was going through it. I don't know. He needs some therapy after that key. Poor guy. Just couldn't catch a break. It was the icing on the cake that my Shayloon's cast finished as he died, too. That one time. But there were like 20 other times that he died. Can you go back here? I know this is how you get to the other side again, but... Yeah, the druid, I don't think he knew he could LOS the circle, which is just a lot of avoidable damage that he was taking. Yeah. What do you do? You know? Yeah, the mage said didn't want to call anyone out. I agree. I didn't want to say anything. I'm not that kind of person. How does talking to a rock take you to the other side of the canyon? That makes no sense. 3 million HPS. I should have had a lot more there, but I was trying to react to a lot of avoidable damage there, and it just messed up. Oh, gee. I'm chilling. All right, let's see what we got queued up yet so far. Find a group. What do we got? 17 rookery. That would be an upgrade. I really want to get a 16 mother load, though. That's just the thing. Probably used to having power word shields. Honestly, Mario, I think you're right. I think it's such a crutch. Like, DPS players are so used to having like 1.5 health bars, it's disgusting. I'm gonna type big healer damage. Because, dude, I pump in Priory. Absolutely pump in Priory. I don't think an Oracle Priest saves you from being the first to hit the boss. Yeah, true. Well, I think he was dotting up the ads, and that is like padding damage. We don't need those ads to die quickly. They eventually do need to die though, you know? So I think he was like moonfiring the ads. Like we can see, yeah, he was moonfiring the ads and he got a proc from his fungal growth. So like it was completely unnecessary damage he was doing. He just ripped aggro on the little guys, got smacked. But you never know, a power word shield might have saved him there. Pain suppression. Big bubble. This priest have cocoon on a 7-second cooldown to unbound. Yeah. Get me started, Narlini. Get me started. There's a reason why so many people, even in plus 16s, like, I'm pretty sure the first key that actually one-shots you is Dark Flame 17. Other than that, like, you don't actually get one shot until 18s. I'm pretty sure. So the fact that people still in these 16s think they need a Disc Priest just shows, like, I don't want to say it, but it just shows something. But 17 Dark Flame is the first key that I've encountered where things actually one-shot units. The Dowsing Breath will actually one-tap you if you don't have a defensive. We'll queue up for it. And Prot Warrior pulls those ads by throwing a weapon at one of them. He has 0 aggro on the ads until they get... Yeah, it's crazy how... I feel like a lot of DPS players have not tanked before, but it's really important as a player, if you want to be the best player possible, to play all 3 roles and see what's going on. Because I feel like a lot of people don't know how each tank pulls. Like, I've never played Prot Warrior, but I've played all the other tanks, and I know that, like, DHs, they'll throw a glaive, and it just, like, hits 1 target and 2 other targets, sometimes 4 other targets, but, like, it doesn't hit all the ads, you know? Like, Prot Paladins, their shield will bounce between a few people. You know, it's like, it's good to know what is hitting things, or, like, how they're grabbing aggro, that you know what they've established on and stuff. Well, like, sometimes you'll see me literally AFK as my tank gathers, because I'm like, I'm not gonna attack. Big healer. Damn. Come on, believe. Believe. Big healer. Damn. Especially though in Priory. I can crank some damage in Priory. How's everyone doing? Happy Monday. Good to see you all. My weekend was kind of chill, kind of not. I spent a lot of it in support chat trying to get my stream fixed, and I think I accidentally just fixed my stream, guys. Unless y'all are having issues. If y'all are having like buggy issues with the stream, let me know ASAP. But for the most part, it seems like it's kind of stabilized, right? I had to learn to not pre-hot tanks on Resto because I kept face-tanking mobs. Yeah, it's crazy. And it's like, that goes against everything that you know about your spec, is to not apply Life Bloom before they pool, you know? Like, why not? But especially in Dark Flame, as they run into that big pool at the start, I even as Resto Druid, I'll wait until we get to the end before applying hots. I've leveled all classes. I've realized I hate melee healing after spending a lot of time trying to learn H-Pally. So now I'm stuck between Druid and Shaman. Priest is out because I don't like 2/3 of the specs. Do you like Holy Sargaric? Because Holy Priest is pretty fun right now. They got some buffs, and I think they're getting more buffs. They're getting a 4% overall buff. It's so weird. I think it might just be a Rest of Druid problem. Then yeah, because I mean, sometimes I'll rip aggro when I first apply my renewing mist, because The first tick plus the insurance plus the mastery proc will all kind of like pair up and rip aggro sometimes. But other than that, like I haven't really had much of an issue. What do we got? I mean, I guess I could just run the 15 rookery. Do I have any guildies on? Debug. I don't know if they'd want to do this, but I might be able to. Slam it. I'm gonna put my Twitch name in the title. I've seen people do this lately, and I'm like, why do they do this? But we'll try it. On Twitch. Well, let's say streamed run. We'll just do the 15 rookery. Push our key up. I feel like I've done like 30 keys and haven't gotten any IO from any of them. But that's just the nature of these RNG rolls when you're not in a push group. In a push group, you at least get 5 chances at getting a key that's an upgrade. But when it's just you, it's just you. Got Quilana. Rule of thumb, wait for VDH sigil to pop. Warrior mobs gathered 2 seconds. Bear thrash. Blood decay, blood boil. And D&D. Prop paladin gathered and in consecration. Monk about 3 seconds. I feel like brewmasters, you need to just wait till they all get grouped together. Because once they're grouped together, it's just a matter of they just need to throw a few kegs and like you're chilling. Ooh, let's get a prop paladin. Sure. Never get to run with prop paladins. Gamer locked in. You know what? Get in here, buddy. You're being recruited. Yeah, agreed. 2 kegs and you're chilling. Heard that MM Hunter is super cute. I was thinking about grabbing it. I was thinking... Get in here. Running. Our comp is kind of accidentally a physical comp. I didn't even mean to slap it together. We'll take it. It's like probably the 5th best physical comp. Plus a balanced druid. I don't hate it though. It's Rizzy. Yeah, we were just doing the 16, and there was a little bit of griefing going on, but we're vibing. I do enjoy Holy, but I don't like Disc/Shadow. We'll play Holy Priest. Especially, like I said, they just got a big buff, and they're getting another buff. They're getting a 4% overall buff. This tomorrow, right? It is tomorrow. I think we should all, like, they have disengage. This guy can leap. I have, like, a disengage. I think we all have leaps, and this stage should be fine. Yeah, these two have disengage. I have my thing. He can jump and yell and stuff, and then I don't know. The paladin has parasol, I guess. But we should probably wait on the paladin to go first. My man Stupin doesn't need to dispel here, so he's gonna blast. I believe. We need that solar beam though. Plus, I like this first pull better. I like this first pull better when you pull big, so that I can just spin and brain off. All right. Let's go ham.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Thank the Titans you are here. The Storm Perch has been breached, and the Storm Riders
Yeah, I've never really tried Shadow Priest, but I'll be honest, like, I didn't like the most recent version of Disc Priest, but I actually do kind of enjoy playing Bubble Priest. Pretty good time. Are we not pulling... Guess we're not pulling this Void Rider. That's sad. Got excited. That's okay. At least I just get to press one button. One button rotation. Did y'all know one button rotation was already a thing in this game? At least for us. I want to get clobbered on the way back. I thought we were supposed to pull Void Rider in there, but Rob, I did not. I did not. But luckily, I was. If you want to hop in this, if we brick, you're more than welcome. But I found an equally good marksman hunter. But this is a 15 rookery, and whatever it becomes, you're welcome. Especially if it's not an upgrade for me. I'm hunting a few different keys, and I've just been so unlucky. Like, ridiculously unlucky. It's disturbing. Go and pop it offensive. I'm gonna save this proc for during the storm. There we go. I have another proc, but I'm just gonna send it. I might have to Yulon this one. Yeah, let's go on Yulon. But no, I tried the 16 Theater of Pain, and it bricked in Theater of Pain fashion, so unfortunate. Pretty clean, pretty clean. Yeah, really like... I mean, it's not doing anything that Jade Empowerment wouldn't do, you know what I mean? It's not like anything special, but it's more satisfying, I think, watching... Just hearing that, like, of your spinning crane kick, you know? Just go crazy. Like, listen. I know, Rob, but hey, luckily for you, every time I've timed to 15 this week, my key has become a 16 top, so just hold out till after this key and I might actually have it for you. Literally every single time. It's so stupid. Ooh, we're coming in with a proc. Go ahead and spread our dot. I'm just gonna sit on this proc. Pop offensive. It's so fat. It's actually so fat. I caught it like last second too before it went away. Oh, but Rob, I did make a bear, I'm sorry, a Prot Warrior friend and a bear friend, actually. I've been actually social this past week trying to push. So, we might actually be able to get a group together, Rob. Wouldn't that be something? Solar Beam will be the reward for back-to-back Chi-Ji procs? There was one. Oh, you spoke it into existence. Oh, it's so nice. But it didn't really touch our overall damage there. Let's dump our dot. Didn't get a single proc there. Gonna spin. Eventually we'll get it to proc. Got my Ring of Peace ready. I got you, stupid. Dang, we didn't get a single proc there. I'm going hot up so I can do damage. Ah, my mouse slipped out of my hand. I pressed the wrong button. We're gonna Shaylins here. Hit Rizzy with it. Dump the dot. Ooh, we got a proc. Things like the proc's not super exciting on bosses, but it is kind of exciting here because it lets me top people up while also doing damage. Like there, it's just like I don't have to sit here and cast. I can actually have more damage uptime. Also, that's why I really like this trinket on this boss, because it lets me just shut off my brain and damage. Our tank just word of gloried me. We're fine. Hopefully the tank knows we're okay, but I do appreciate it. Like we're at 0 risk of dying, basically. Unless we stack up the stack, we're fine. We have like just enough passive healing to top people up between these. Not taking risks. I'm just gonna go in Yulon. We got Shaylins here. We're just gonna rip it. I just right-clicked. Oops. Hey, no deaths though. Already progging from last run. We've had pretty good proc RNG too. I don't think I was good about my dot though on that pool. I think I missed a few, maybe. Alright, now the dungeon kind of gets hard for a second. We do have a proc. I'm going to save it for this first diffuser. Void Bolt coming my way. Got spell harm. We'll kick that one. Probably stun here. What you can also do is put Ring of Peace like back here if the Void Crushers are jumping at your ranged. And it'll bounce them back. Can I LS this here? I can if I go into timeout. Help out the tank. Like here, putting that down whenever I get targeted, I'm just stepping back. Okay, the tank is dragging them into the Ring of Peace. I don't think he knows what I was going for there, but I'm just gonna face tank this one. I should not have Yulon. Now I'm not gonna have Yulon for next pool. It's kind of a panic. Get stun. Okay. What do we have? We don't have Yulon for a bit. Okay, so we're not doing big. Yeah, we don't have Lust up. So we're doing a small pool. I like this. Good Ursouls. The Ursouls is basically doing what my Ring of Peace does on this pool. But you see how both of our casters are back there? I can just Ring of Peace like on them. Oh. Okay, now we should be fine to pull big, right? Pretty sure. Maybe tank was waiting on his own cooldowns? Because I know this pack does kind of beat up the tank. Gonna face tank this. If I can heal. I wasn't sure if he was gonna like disengage and LOS that. Good on stooping. Oh god. So sorry. This is so awkward though. We're like right between the poles. Oh, that got needlessly awkward. But the pool wasn't big enough for like spinning Crankcake to do anything there. And then also I didn't have Yulon up at like the best time. So it's like, I don't know. Definitely could have saved people there, but fine. That's fine. Honestly, I'm fine with lusting boss.
Come then, I command this rookery by right.
Okay, we have aggro issues, but we're fine. I don't know what happened there. Did the paladin... So the warrior passed it to the paladin, and the paladin immediately passed it back. Did the paladin use an immunity? What was that? That was so weird. It's like it went from like warrior, paladin, warrior, like super quick. Tried. Tried Rizzy. I good? I am not good. We're gonna have to revival this. Live, tank! This is why I'm okay with lusting this boss. This boss just, like, claims lives. We have a whole half of the room that's clear, though. What are we doing? Just go over here and taunt? Okay, we need the dot to go on one of us two. Okay, perfect. But we need him to give it to the paladin, even if it kills him. I need to get it from him. Okay. Cleanest boss kill of my life. Not even close. Not even close, guys. Yeah, the paladin bubbled there. Narlini, that's so kind. Narlini, that is way too kind. I don't deserve that. But thank you so much for the kind words. Thank you for being such a beacon of application for Mistweaver Elvian. I appreciate you. I try. I'm just a generally pretty positive person, so I just try to be myself on camera and hope that it comes off the right way. We're gonna stun that. Good vortex, though. Ooh. That's a swirly. With like a void bolt at the same time as standing in a swirly. Happens to the best of us. I think we're still okay on time since we're doing parasol skip. I actually do think we have enough time.
I do not like that it feels darker.
I do not like.
But there are
Okay.
more survivors to rescue.
Tank, land.
The lift is out.
Since he's using the parasol and the rest of us are using like disengages,
Down the storm
I feel like it's just safer to let him go first, right? Alright. Let's do this. We got 8.5 minutes. Go, 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 go. Land, go tank. I'm here with you. Where's the warrior? Honestly, where is the warrior? His umbrella must be broken. Dang. Hate to see it. Did the warrior die? Did I not res the warrior? Oh god, am I trolling? I save this dance proc. Oh no, never mind. Did I not res the warrior? I'm actually like so confused now. Where did the warrior go?
We have to take it down.
Oh, the warrior's just trashing the key. I can't do that. We're in combat.
I'm out of range.
He's like getting mad at me, saying like, res me healer. I can't. We're in combat. Like, what? Oh my goodness. Oh, this is so tragic. We even discussed it beforehand, and everyone was like, yeah, we can do the parasol skip. But I guess this guy just didn't have one. I mean, you hate to see it. Can we still time this? 6 minutes? I've timed worse. Okay, Warrior's here. Okay, we're gaming. Oh, wait, Warrior's not here. What is even going on? Where is this Warrior? He's here. Oh my goodness. What do you want me to do, Warrior? This isn't the time for a bath. Pop it offensive. Dude, this Warrior is hard trolling. He honestly needs to die in the water, and then maybe I can res him. Maybe that's his plan? He typed IFK up. I'm gonna turn off my camera so you guys can see. But like, what? Is that him? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I can't even res him because we're in combat. I mean, we literally discussed the skip, and everyone was like, yeah, I can do it. Oh my god, call up Metro. This is a Metro moment right now. This is a Metro moment. Okay, let me turn off my camera so y'all can see chat. Oh my goodness. Where's my camera? There it is. What on earth? Okay. Warrior, are you trolling? I fuck up. GG's, there's no way you're this stupid. Okay, you don't need to be that toxic, stupid. Like, it's just not possible. Z. Now we're getting messages from everyone. Are you running it back? I mean, I guess I have to. I mean, but then we're just in rookery 3 goes in a row, but... Here. We discussed the parasol. We said it was okay. Ah! We're right here. But to be fair, I would rather sit here and do a 15 rookery than another 15. But yeah, we're gonna wait and see if there's any more fireworks before we kick them. You said if you, let's see, the warrior leave. No, he was still here. He was just, he didn't have his parasol toy. He didn't know how to leap to the other side too. Is this Brazil? I mean, yes. Technically? Oh, man. Oh, buddy. No, this is not J-Bach tanking. Why aren't you in comms with him? No, this isn't him. It just has a similar name. If he says, if you think I'm that noob, you can kick me, I don't mind. I kind of just want to kick him so these guys stop flaming him, but I also, like, that was kind of like, what are you doing? Like, I've never seen that before. If you start the manual res, not the mass res, and you start it before combat, it will usually go off and complete, but it wouldn't even let me start, though. I did try my best, he said. Good luck. Well, you know what? I hope he's in a good, like, good for him. I'm not going to say anything because I don't want to flame. Y'all know that's not, like, what I do, but also, what was happening? What on earth was happening there? Oh, I'm on a roller coaster of emotions. Edward, you and me both. Goodness gracious. God, what's up with the luck lately? Like, why are these keys just bricking? Oh man, at least it's an easy key though. I'm not too mad about it. Okay, I'll turn my camera back on. Oh, buddy, that was a trip. I couldn't even explain what happened. I really just think he didn't know he could jump over. I really think that. You were mass resing and it always stops it, but it didn't even start it, is what I'm saying. Targeting normal res will sometimes work, but I was already put in combat by the feasting void. Oh man, I like what? Where do we go from here? You know, he just kept pulling 3 times when you went to res warrior. Then warrior released over and over. Yeah, it was just I don't even know what to tell you, Rob. Rob, do you want to get in here? We could have double hunter comp. Oh, I guess you're probably working. Dang. Dang, dang, dang. Can he jump up? Can warriors jump while they're falling? Does anyone know that? Hold my tea's a good name. I'm down for a Windwalker. Windwalkers do big single target now, right? I think so. I'm down, yes. Okay. They can jump while falling? Then yeah, he can leap to it. Like he could have just leapt to the corner, but he probably messed it up and just I don't even know. Oh my god. What an idiot. Forgets to reset dungeon. Stupin says he doesn't have time. Dang. That's okay. We got double monk comp in here. We're rolling. We do need more monks. I'm also going to mention, I bet he was trying to leap instead of use the parcel, but does leap not work? I feel like leap works, right? I would think leap works. Yeah, we're definitely gonna like clarify, hey, does everyone have a way? Like I know monks can roll double jump over. Could be wrong. Okay. Well, he said he had parasol. Like we asked, does the parasol skip good? And he said yeah. So I don't even know. It says no path forward. Okay. We just lost our backup B res. Let's get another one. Ooh, a DK would be nice too. Who needs the 15? This would be this guy's first 15, so I kind of want to give him a shot. Let's see what he can do. Get in here, Gretch, before your class gets nerfed. It works, but it has the path there. And it will path most places and randomly fails. Okay. Very weird. I need to reset. Okay, Monk says he has Parasol, plus monks can roll double jump. Alright, guys, I believe this is the time. Makes sense because I've seen them try it and seen a bunch fail. Leap just don't like certain things. Okay, DK doesn't have it. The toy. I also don't. I have the one from is it the Shadowlands one that people use? Because I use monk double jump, but here good for my damage parse. Okay, so we're not parasol skipping. But I know I have the umbrella from I have the umbrella from Shadowlands. Does that also work, or does that only work in Shadowlands? This one? Does this also work?
Thank the Titans you are here. The storm perch has been
I've
breached
never
by
even
the
used this
Storm
toy.
Riders. Corrupted.
Does it make you slow fall? Does it work?
Hurry,
Ready to float down safely.
Brooks. We can fly there.
That was a lie.
This madness.
What the heck? I want my money back. I want my money back. It works? Not for me. Is that the double jump? Okay. It'll work if you, like, beg it. Okay, but we're apparently we're not gonna skip, so we're just going. We're just blasting. I want to drop this talent. I don't. It's not really good in this dungeon, but I guess if we're not doing the skip, it'll be nice if we get some procs downstairs. Ooh. I have to believe. Okay, you jump, then it fall, jump again. Yeah, okay.